world. This is Billy from Billyvision, and today the topic is Go Raiders! Thank you, Jake. The topic is
Go Raiders!
The topic is
Go Raiders!
Okay, so anyways, the real topic is the NBA and NFL lockouts and player retirements and returns. I want to start with the NFL player returns because there's two major names out there: Plaxico Buress and Tiki Barber. Okay, so I'll start with Tiki because I can see him going to the Steelers, my favorite team. I mean, like, Richard can't take every snap of the game. It's not like the WWE with fake hits and stuff. You're just putting on a show.
Oh, wow!
Jake, shush. It's football, and yes, Jake's my little brother. Yeah, it's football. It's football. All the hits are real, so he won't be able to take every snap. Tiki can be a 10-15 snap guy for him. They could also run a few plays like they could run some nice reverses and stuff using Tiki because he used to be a threat outside. The only thing he needs to worry about is getting in shape and surviving a training camp. So, on to the second, and in my opinion, the most overrated of the two returnees, Plaxico Buress. He got put in jail for shooting himself in the leg. What a dumb shot.
Yeah, what a dumb shot.
Very helpful. Now, can you be quiet? He was a Giants player, but since they have Steve Smith, I'm not a Panther Steve Smith, and Hakeem Nicks, and also there's like players like Brandon Jacobs and I forget that running back they had. Hakeem Nicks? No. Amani Bradshaw. They shouldn't really need that big time wide receiver too. Why would they take a overrated wide receiver? I could see him possibly going to Tennessee though. I mean, like, just to sort of work. It's getting towards the end of both these people's careers, so they have young receivers down in Tennessee. They might use him over Randy Moss to help him mature and maybe put something in for him to get in the end zone deep because he's a big body. So, yeah, that's what I can see them using him for. Now down to the lockouts and the effects it'll have on a player's career. I'm going to go to the NBA lockout because thanks to www.nba.com, I found out that Yao Ming is considering retirement because he ain't the youngest center out there. He certainly isn't, and he's getting injured every season, so his body must be taking a beating. So, like, he may as well retire. I see him taking another season, but I don't really want to see him take another season of playing because you know how, he always gets injured, so why would he keep playing? This NBA lockout could have effect on players other than him, like Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash.
Look at me.
Jake, can you be quiet? Cut. Ming isn't the only player that could be affected by this lockout. Shaq would be the ultimate example if he didn't already retire. But I still have more examples. Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki with his do it like Dirk fade. And there's a bunch of players that age pretty much most of the Celtics. Tim Duncan isn't the youngest. And KG, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, those aren't some of the young new guys anymore. Let's wrap this whole thing up like Eminem. These players, they're considering retirement because they won't get paid this year. They won't get they won't get to play. But on the other side of the on the other side where the grass is greener, there's players that might play in Turkey. Of course, it's not for money, but Turkey or somewhere out there. I'm not 100% sure. So, there are lots of players that might retire early because of this lockout. This NFL lockout. Peyton Manning he's not the youngest. Brett Favre, he might come back if this lockout gets lifted, which I'm really praying he doesn't even if the lockout gets lifted, because this Favre watch is ridiculous. So anyways, yeah, Peyton Manning, he's not getting this year back. Darrelle Revis, all these studly players, they aren't going to get this year back. It's going to be 1 year older they are without 1 year more of their awesome stats in the stat book. So, yeah, these players, they won't get paid. They won't get to play. I've heard the Giants have already canceled training camps. Jets too.
And the Giants.
Jets and Giants. They don't have a training camp. They don't know which rookies. So this lockout, it's really like it's messing everyone up. Remember, owners, when you're locking out your players, you're locking out us fans too. So why don't you think about that? Bye, world. This is Billy Donofrio signing off.